How's everybody doing this morning? This is, my first official test of content as a semi-old guy who doesn't shoot a lot of content, but who is now in the real estate industry. And I wanted to take a walk today around my neighborhood in St. Paul, Highland Park neighborhood, just highlight some different areas that you guys may or may not be interested in. Just if you're interested in the city and different parts of the city, not necessarily if you're even looking to buy a house or move to a specific area, but Highland is just it's a great area. It's a nice quiet part of St. Paul with lots to offer, lots of amenities. And one of my favorite streets is Colvin Avenue. And that is tucked away off of Edgecombe and Davern, over by Highland High School. I don't know if you can see behind me, just lots of really nice houses with really nice big yards. So what's interesting about this neighborhood is that it's off the grid. So your typical lot size in the cities is like 0.12 acres. But over here, a small lot is 1/4 of an acre. And we have some, like the houses behind me on the bluff, that have 1.5 acres. So the lot sizes are really big. We have a lot of really cool architectural houses. That was actually built by Dr. Colvin, who this street is named after. It's a really cool mid-mod architectural digest magazine house. I think it was featured in the mid-50s maybe. We have some really sort of long rambling ramblers and pretty quiet streets. Most houses over here have an attached garage, which for St. Paul or for the cities in general, which is pretty nice. So you really get almost a suburban feel over here, but with all of the proximity and amenities that the city has to offer, right? So it's a 5-minute walk to Highland Village, 5-minute walk to Highland Bridge, or New Highland as I like to call it. Lots of older one-story houses like the rest of the city that are being sort of rehabbed, refurnished, pop the top, or just taken down in general for new house builds. So there's also a lot of construction going on in this neighborhood. As we walk up here for a second, you can see a house that they just put up. Really, really nice. They're doing some really nice landscaping as well. So brand new build there. I don't know if you can see even farther down the block there. We got another new one off of a really small property that was in pretty bad shape, a lot of disrepair. So they ripped that down and they're building new ones. But it's a really great neighborhood. It offers really the best of both worlds, and you'll find that throughout Highland. It's got kind of a suburban feel from a housing standpoint, but you definitely get sort of the St. Paul community neighborhood relationships. This is, I think, why a lot of people love St. Paul, right? It's small, it's quiet, but you get to know your neighbors. You get to make a lot of personal connections and a really strong community. And every neighborhood has its different feel, but I think that's pretty standard throughout St. Paul. Look at that one. I mean, that house is going to be really nice when it's done. So again, this is Colvin Avenue, Highland, St. Paul. We're coming up to the Davern Hill. Colvin it's only 2 blocks long. So if you can snag a house on the street, if you get lucky enough, it's a pretty cool street because not a lot of people know it exists. Anyways, just wanted to check in. I'm going to be walking St. Paul and just highlighting some of my personal favorite neighborhoods, parks, areas, corners, stores, because I don't see anybody else doing it. And not being from St. Paul originally, when I moved here in '96 to go to McAllister, I just wanted to explore. And there's a lot of great stuff throughout the Twin Cities. A lot of great neighborhoods. So I thought, why not start with areas that I really, really know well. Lived in St. Paul for about 30 years off and on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Once I figure out how to switch camera views, maybe you won't have to look at my ugly mug the whole time. But as always, if you're interested in real estate, you have any questions about anything, bettercallcasey.com or hit me up, 651-353-0752. Maybe tomorrow, I'll walk a little bit of St. Denis. That is one of the premier streets in Highland. Fantastic houses, fantastic lot sizes. Some parts of it feel like you're in Minnetonka. You don't even know you're in the city. Just lots of great stuff over here. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.